Come on, Gosia.
Age does not matter if you have the attitude and the drive to succeed. Ma'am,
Yeah,
this means that age, like our age, doesn't matter. If you have attitude on that to drive, you can succeed. It's not that there is no limit for studying. If you think that you can do it, then you will succeed later.
exactly. And this is very important, right? We age is
Yes,
no
ma'am.
bar. Even if we do anything, even if we want to succeed in life, even if we want to study something, age is no bar. We can study at any age. We can become successful at any age. There are people who have started, business at a very young age and are successful entrepreneurs today, isn't it? Okay. So moving ahead, today, as we all know, we are going to have a motivational talk. Do you know who is the guest of honor for us today? Who's going to do the motivational talk for us? If you all have read the message. No, you all have not read the message, that means. Okay. So today we have with us Mr. Manmohan Khatri, who is going to be the motivational speaker for today. He is an educator who reinvents ways to share knowledge and inspires the audience to act. He is based out of Hyderabad. Experiential learning and technology in education are the two things that excite him. So now I would like to invite Mr. Khatri. Sir, are you there?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, I'm there.
Yeah.
Thank you
Oh,
so
yeah.
much. Thank
Let
you.
me just spotlight you, sir. So over to you.
Great. I'm really excited and happy to meet all the students from class of one. So before we begin, I think we have some limited time duration. I'll take care of that time adherence. But really happy to meet all the students here. So may I know your classes? I can see your names on the screen, but may I know your classes, please? If you could write on the chat, that will be really helpful. And we'll try to be as interactive as possible. So please do share your thoughts. Okay, great. So many chats coming in. Grade 6, grade 7, grade ninth also is there. Wow. Okay, grade 8, grade 6. Uh, Terry is from grade 7. Gosha is from grade 6. Wow, that's really nice to know about you. So that means you are in the middle school, or some few of you are actually moving into the high school as well. Great. Thank you. Thank you. So that actually gives me perspective, like how complex should the things be when we talk and discuss. And I think the teachers are also there. I can see Shikha ma'am, Ritika ma'am. So please, ma'ams, do share your inputs also. We make it quite an effective discussion.
Definitely, sir.
Right. So this is, I think, let's start with a question. I don't know whether you like questions or no. Do you like questions?
Yes, sir, I like question.
You like questions. Okay, great.
Yes, sir.
So yes, I can see a lot of yes. So I won't share any screen till a small while. But the question is, since we are actually going to have some motivational talk, plus we are going to discuss a bit about technology as well. So the question is, when we compare ourselves with the computers, what do you think is the size of the human brain in terms of storage capacity? So I'll repeat the question as well. What do you think is the size of the human brain in terms of storage capacity?
It can remember anything till a movie of 300 years.
Okay, great. So it will be great. I think there will be multiple answers. So if you could use chat for this particular question, that will really help. Let's see. Okay, 2.5 million gigabytes. Thank you, Arush, for being the first one to answer this. Okay, that's like too much. 2.5 million gigabytes. I never imagined that. Okay, let's see a few more answers. You may be right, you may be wrong. That's okay, absolutely fine. We need to create some mistakes also at times. So that's the only answer that we have got. So let's see what Nish Patel has, or Shasha has, what Kevin has. Yeah, there is a surprise. Uh, emoji on the, it could be 14 gigabits or gigabytes. Okay, 14 gigabytes. Kalash has also responded. Let's see what Arjun or Irfan or Arna has, or what Zoya wants to say. Okay, what Gyana wants to say. Anushka, Minu, it could be 14. Okay, it's still the same. There is just a reaction to it. 25 million gigabits. I really think that technology is less intelligent than humans in terms of memory. It has more memory. Wow, thank you. That's a, it could be 13.5 gigabytes. Okay, that's 14. Your friend had said 14, 20 gigabytes. Okay, gosh, yeah, thank you for petabytes. Oh my, thank you, Kalash, for making the bar go too high for 2.5 petabytes. Wow. Arna says limitless. Okay. Both the human brain and computer storage can store important things. Computer can store more than human brains. Okay. More than 2.5. Okay. 2.5 exabytes. Oh my. Okay. You've gone beyond petabytes, in fact, in that case. All fine. That's great. Thanks for all these responses. So there was infinite storage. Irfan. There was research done on it, and since computers store the elements, memory elements in terms of bits, zeros and ones, so there is a flip-flop device in the memory, whereas we humans have got neurons. I think that's very well known to you. Okay, there is one more response from Rishi. I also think it is dependent on humans to build robots to intelligent or dumb. Okay, yes, Rishi, you are absolutely right, and I think somebody among us will be the one to do it, right? And maybe that too in a collective mode, not individually, but in a collective mode. Great. So the answer from the research is, I don't know whether you'll be surprised or what, but its answer is 4 terabyte. I'll put it on the chat as well. 4 TB.
Sir, 4 terabytes.
4
Seriously?
terabyte. Yeah. That's like 1024 into 4. That many gigabytes.
Oh. Sir, and I also think that using technology to, sir, this is me, Rishi speaking, the one
Yes.
who wrote the chat, that, sir, I also think that uh, using technology uh, to teach someone is also a good technique. But some people don't know that if if you're doing some kind of research, like in our school we have been taught that to find the fake websites and the not real websites. So
Okay.
if someone in the world does not know to do that, then they can also cause a trouble, or they can also spread rumors because of technology, because of that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thanks for sharing this. Ahana has got something. Ahana says humans have great storage for memory, but they don't everything in detail like computers. Yes, Ahana, you are very right. We humans process the information in terms of pattern. And once that pattern becomes recognized to us, we don't have to remember it because it goes into our muscle memory. Okay? So we really don't have to remember it. Like these runners or athletes, they have run or they have done those uh, things so many times that they don't have to even think what they are supposed to do and at what point of time. They are automated. Okay? So more we do a certain amount of thing, that becomes a habit to us, and those habits are patterns which we don't even have to remember. They are ingrained in us. Okay. So that might sound a bit typical, but let me do one thing. I'll share my screen and I'll try my best to make this topic a bit more interesting. Great. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for allowing me to share my screen. Great. Please confirm if it is visible. Okay, great. Thumbs up. I got a thumbs up. Great. So I'll again ask you one more question. I am really excited with the way you have answered. Our memory goes into the hippocampus. Okay, that's the another part of the brain. Right, great. So the question is, let's put on some thinking cap, and the question is, I hope you can see this question now. What do you think is the greatest invention of mankind? Now, I think that's going to be a slightly typical answer. You may put it onto the chat so that everyone gets a chance to share their thoughts.
Can I say?
Okay, that's really fast. Fawns, Irfan is the first one. Mariam says wheel. Okay, beta. I wow, Rudravir. Wow, okay. You've gone beyond the space. Great. There are a few more. Bulb, glasses, fire, zero. Okay, bulb, wheel, artificial intelligence, tablet. Fatima says wheel. Gyana says technology, light, cars, computers. Wow, I'm really happy that all of you are responding. Light bulb, cars, aeroplane, A1, or I think that's AI. Okay, AI, wheels, wheels. Okay, okay, cars, electricity, robots, internet. Oh my, that's like so many answers. Thank you for this. Thank you for this. If we go down into the history, we go maybe around 10,000 years back. So that's going to be quite a big timeline. Okay, thank you, Rishi. Wheel, clock, electricity. Okay, great. So if you go some 10,000 years back, then we have something uh, which was kind of invented on the earth, and that was many of you have responded that, and that is the wheel. It is called the hallmark of man's invention because the day when we got it, we didn't know what to do with it. But then when we started finding its applications, I think now you can see its use almost everywhere. Yeah, there is no machinery which actually has got no wheel or some or the other element of wheel. Yeah, thanks for your answers, but I hope this was quite insightful because even when I got to know it, I was really surprised. Likewise, at the same moment, if we compare it to the present day, wherein we have AI, I think many of you have responded AI also. So AI is one of the newest fields, and it started hardly in like 1950s. So AI is just like a wheel right now, and we really don't know what can we do with this AI. Okay? So I'll try to focus on that part, and then let's see this small video wherein for us walking is a very easy thing to do, isn't it? But that very basic or fundamental thing is very complicated when it comes to a robot or inorganic material which is able to perform as a system. So allow me to share this small video with you. Hope you'll enjoy it. And then I'll ask you a question. Why is this robot named as Asimo? So let's see. Okay, thanks. I hope you could hear the sound as well because I could not confirm it. Okay, thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, there is some chat also which has come in. Is it real? Yes, it is real. Looks like animation, though it's not an animation. Uh, it was like climbing and declimbing of the stairs done by Asimo robot. Now the question is, why the name Asimo? A Japanese name, yes, undoubtedly, but why Asimo? So there is a person named Isaac Asimov who is designated as the father of robotics, and that's how this robot got its name from Isaac Asimov. Okay, so Asimov, that's how it got its name. But this is a very complicated thing when it comes to moving inorganic material as a system. So this has happened, and I think this is quite a surprising element because till now, whatever we believe is like only organic things can move, like we or the animals can move. Right? Okay, Muhammad has got something. It looks smooth. That's why it looks fake or animated. Okay, yeah, it actually is a high definition video, and it really looks like animated, but actually it is a real video. Car company made this. Yes, this is Asimo from Honda. Okay. No, the stairs look real too. Okay, all fine. Thank you for this. Now, this was kind of a machine, like a robot. Okay, great. Yes, that's the uh, ASIMO stands for Advanced Step in Innovative Mobility. Thank you, Gabby. Thank you for this. Yes, they have actually given it an acronym, but the name is actually taken from Isaac Asimov's name. Okay. Shall we go a bit further? And just a small confirmation. I hope I'm not running like maybe I can say Vande Bharat. Am I like a Vande Bharat right now? No, it's okay, bearable. Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you. So now this was a robot, yeah, a physical device. But how about softwares? Can the softwares also behave like they are actually acting intelligent? Say yes, say no. Yes. Okay. Pritham says yes. He's the fastest one. Kalash says yes. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Nuzat. Simply okay. Wow. Yes. Yes.
Sir, like
Oh,
what kind of software? What kind of software?
they
So
can.
what was your question?
Okay. The question is like the one which we saw on the screen right now was a robot. So it had some behavior which was kind of human-like. Can softwares also behave with the same intelligence like humans? Okay, Laksh says yes, 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 yes. Okay. So let me try to show you this particular small part. I think okay, like ChatGPT. Okay. So let me do it once. I hope everyone knows him, right?
Sir, it's Sundar
Yes,
Pichai.
Sundar
Sundar
Pichai.
Pichai.
Great. Great.
Yes.
Our intelligence is making AI intelligence, so it's like a chain. Yes, Arjun, absolutely right. So we'll see this small clip from Sundar Pichai, which was released in 2017, showing how Google Duplex, which is actually a chat bot, makes a call to another chat bot to configure some task related to a human being. Okay, that sounds amazing. So thank you, Khush Patel, for making some annotations on the screen. Great, I really like this part. So let's watch this. Maybe his English has gone a bit more Americanized, so you may have to lend both of your ears to really comprehend what he's trying to say. But eventually, the thing is to make chatbots chat or talk to each other so that they fix something for the humans. So let's watch this together. I'll put myself on mute for a while.
The progress with the assistant. As I said earlier,
Sir, isn't he a Indian?
Okay, just a second. I'll share my screen once again. Okay, is it visible now?
Yes.
Yes, sir, it's visible.
Yes, sir.
Sir, it's visible.
the progress with the assistant. As I said earlier, our vision for our assistant is to help you get things done. It turns out a big part of getting things done is making a phone call. You may want to get an oil change schedule, maybe call a plumber in the middle of the week, or even schedule a haircut appointment. You know, we are working hard to help users through those moments. We want to connect users to businesses in a good way. Businesses actually rely a lot on this, but even in the US, 60% of small businesses don't have an online booking system set up. We think AI can help with this problem. So let's go back to this example. Let's say you want to ask Google to make you a haircut appointment on Tuesday between 10 and noon. What happens is the Google Assistant makes the call seamlessly in the background for you. So what you're going to hear is the Google Assistant actually calling a real salon to schedule the appointment for you. Let's listen.
So how can I help you? Hi, I'm calling to book a women's haircut for a client. I'm looking for something on May 3rd. Sure, give me 1 second. Mm-hmm. Sure, what time are you looking for around? At 12 p.m. We do not have a 12 p.m. available. The closest we have to that is a 1:15. Do you have anything between 10 a.m. and 12 p.m.? Depending on what service she would like, what service is she looking for? Just a woman's haircut for now. Okay, we have a 10 o'clock. 10 a.m. is fine. Okay, what's her first name? The first name is Lisa. Okay, perfect. So I will see Lisa at 10 o'clock on May 3rd. Okay, great. Thanks. Great. Have a great day. Bye.
That was a real call you just heard. The amazing thing is the assistant can actually understand the nuances of conversation. We've been working on this technology for many years. It's called Google Duplex. It brings together all our investments over the years in natural language understanding, deep learning, text to speech. By the way, when we are done, the assistant can give you a confirmation notification saying your appointment has been taken care of.
Hope you liked the video. Yeah. And just the behavior of those two chatbots, it was more human-like. Even giving those intonations, voice modulations, and saying, that's like more human. Yeah. Okay. So he did use some terms which I'll try to use, and there is something on the chat as well. The person does not know that he or she is talking to AI. No, actually, in this case, both of these AIs were actually onto a call. Yeah, but yes, we may have AI talking to a human as well. That is also highly possible now. Sir, do the speaker know that it is Google Duplex instead of a girl? No, maybe no. Okay. Google's chat bot is Gemini. Yes. Now they've renamed it as Gemini. So this is, yes, I was also really astounded. This was in 2017. From that point till now, I think much must have changed, isn't it? So allow me to go a bit forward.
Okay.
Yeah, someone wants to share something. Yes, please. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll make you have a quick glimpse how AI has evolved in terms of when it was introduced and from that point now. Okay. A quick summary, which I could try to figure. 1950 was the time when Alan Turing, this is the name of the person who devised something called Turing test. I will discuss about what is it exactly, because we humans have to identify whether we are actually talking to a human or we are talking to a computer. I think that was one of the question of some student in the chat as well. Turing machine. Okay, Arjun, thank you. Then we have the AI term, which was coined by John McCarthy. Then Ultimate was the first industrial robot which was made. Eliza. So we'll discuss and see about Eliza as well. Then Shaky. Then there was something called AI winter. Like nothing happened in this duration actually. All the investments, all the hype created around it went down. Then there was something called Deep Blue from IBM, Kismet. Then I think Abo must be known to you, the friendly dog. Then Roomba, like the world's highest selling AI-based robot. Then Siri is known to everyone. Watson is known. Eugene is something which was there. Then Alexa, I think, is quite a common name these days. Tay is again another common one, but more for the industrial part. And then Google's AI AlphaGo, and now you have named it as Bard, and now you have named it as Gemini. Okay, so that evolution is something which AI has experienced, and when we really see it in terms of what is artificial intelligence, so something which makes us simulate human intelligence, isn't it? And we solve the problems with the machines with the ability which is much like humans. So there is something on the chat. This Deep Blue played and defeated chess. Yes. Gary Kasparov was the person who got defeated by Deep Blue. I know Deep Blue with Alpha Zero. Yes, Mita. Yes, you are absolutely right. Okay, you know much. So learning, reasoning, problem solving, perception, and speech recognition. Now these are five different domains. So that's why you have got generative AIs in the form of chatbot or in the form of image makers or video makers or presentation makers or the productivity tools. And now I was really surprised when I got to know that there are three types of AI. One is ANI, which is artificial narrow intelligence, which is related to machine learning again. Then there is something called artificial general intelligence, AGI, which is more about, again, second stage of machine learning, wherein we try to connect it with the humans, giving it human-like abilities. And then there is something called artificial super intelligence. Now, this is a hypothetical construct wherein machines will gain some sort of consciousness. Okay, that means I exist. And when they gain consciousness, what will happen after that? We also are unaware of it. So if we
So I think they start acting like humans if they regain the consciousness that they.
Yes, in fact, thanks for sharing this. There is a term actually, we'll try to discuss that. That till now, we are the ones who are actually helping the machines to get devised and get learning done, whether structured or unstructured. But there will be a point when the machines will say, enough humans, we are done. Henceforth, we take ourselves forward on our own. Yeah, that's your thought, right? This is what you wanted to share. Please say yes, please say no.
Oh yeah, I was just nodding my head.
Okay, great. So this was that Turing test which we were discussing some time back, and somebody had asked in the chat, how does this person even know that it is talking to a girl or some machine? So this is the Turing test, wherein a human questioner has to question two respondents. One is a computer, another is a human. And if the computer is able to give responses, and this human questioner is saying that I was talking to human, then that machine or that computer passes the Turing test. Okay. There is a hotel totally dependent on robots in Japan. Okay, that's new learning for me. One restaurant in Japan totally works on robots. Okay, I wasn't aware. So, Rudravir, I'll check this. Actually, that's a new thing for me as well. So, these three terms, artificial intelligence, machine learning, and deep learning, these are those three terms which even Sundar Pichai was trying to mention. And all of them actually happen to be a subset to AI. So if we really see, this is one of the diagrams which becomes quite a prominent one. So artificial intelligence hosts machine learning, deep learning, as well as data science. I think many of you will be working with these technologies in the coming time. Still yet not that explored. So a lot has to be done in this. Me too. I heard about it a month ago. Okay, great, great. So this was that question which somebody had asked some time back. And when the machines take over on their own learning, on their own intelligence, that will be called technological singularity. So till now, we are the ones who are making the machines learn the things. But then there will be a point in the coming time wherein we have technology taking over and they say, enough, now we move ahead on our own. Okay, so that term is called technological singularity. Okay, maybe I'll pause here for a while in case you would want to ask something or the other, or maybe you can use chatbot or you can unmute yourself. I know I have got a bit less time with you, so we'll try to make the best possible in this small time. Hope it is not confusing. Is it okay to understand, comprehend? Please say yes, please say no. Nish, God bless you. Okay, okay, it is having no person. Okay, yes. Okay, all fine, beta. Thanks for your responses. So I'll move a bit forward in this case then. Now, there are these top technologies wherein AI is being used. So one is natural language generation, which we heard. Natural language understanding, again, that is something which we heard. Speech recognition, machine learning, virtual agents, expert systems, decision making management, deep learning, robotic process automation, and text analytics. So we'll try to pick up not all, but maybe one or two aspects of it. And one of the most important ones is this chat GPT, isn't it? But it is more popular with this name, Chai GPT, genuinely pure tea with the adrak and elaichi, isn't it? Okay, so this is like kind of a pun, but actually it is from Eliza to Chat GPT. So this G over here is generative. What I'll do, I'll try to share some tools with you. So I've tried making a list after a thorough analysis so that majority of these things should be free to use if at all you would want to use them. So if we open any of them, suppose I'll go with the first one. Maybe I'll open this on a new tab and we open this chatbot. This was the first chatbot which humans had made. So let's question it. And its name is Eliza. So Eliza is responding back. It's saying, "What do you think?" Okay, I think you are happy. Do you sometimes wish you were happy? So see, it is responding, but you seem to be quite positive. So suppose I say, yes, I am. So it keeps responding to the text information which we give. But this is very simple, isn't it? And that's how wherein this chat GPT comes into picture. And then Google launches its own chatting software, and that is far best. Hi, so how are you? Now we are asking the same question to chat GPT. Let's see what it responds. Oh my God. So it's asking, how can I help you today? Help my students to maybe feel motivated. Shall we ask this? Okay, so it is offering whatever it has learned from here, there, and everywhere since 2022. That is more important. And then it is trying to give these points. Okay, don't worry, I won't bombard you with these points. Okay, there is a restaurant in China which robot where robots work. Sometimes ChatGPT makes mistakes. Yes, 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 Arjun. Yes, it does. It writes so many things only one by one. Yes, that does happen. I have used Google Bard. Okay, okay. Now what we'll do? We'll open Google Bard. I think that's better. Google dot Bard or Bard dot Google. Either ways you can ask. So suppose if I ask the same question to, okay, now it is Gemini. This is what said, right? So we'll go to Gemini. You are much aware than us, so I'm really happy for that. Teachers, if you could confirm, if I can use maybe another 4 to 5 minutes, will that be okay with you?
Sure, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. So suppose we ask the same now, Gemini. So let's see what Gemini says. Okay, it actually said a bit more. So suppose not motivated, motivated. Okay. So ask this also the same question. It's taking a lot of thinking time. Okay. Get to know your students, foster a positive classroom environment. Oh my God. See. Yeah. And the best part is this is actually with algorithm. I use Chat GPT every day. Okay. Oh my. Okay. Now I think if you see three of these softwares, Eliza, Chat GPT, and Gemini, Eliza is more savage. Yeah, that was like a long time back. So it was an amazing technology at that point of time. I think if you see young Sheldon, you must have seen Sheldon talking to a computer through Eliza, and then he is fed up of using Eliza as well.
Yeah, sir, because it keeps on giving the same answer.
Correct,
And
correct.
and George Junior just just takes advantage of it. I saw that.
Okay. Okay, great. Thanks for this response. So, lot many things to be explored. Maybe I'll share this list with you on the chat. And there are these four important websites which Government of India and even CBSE has launched. There is one difference between Gemini and ChatGPT. ChatGPT responds immediately and writes along. Gemini thinks, yes, 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 yes. But the good part with Gemini or Bard is that it actually handles text and images both. So I've seen many teachers creating tests on like Chat GPT and then asking the same question to Bard and then it gives images as well. Or else I've seen a Malayalam teacher actually asking Malayalam based essay to be written and it was writing it beautifully. Thanks for all the scratches on the screen. Nice. So please do look into these AI for all, AI student, AI skill education whenever you have free time, not mandatory. This will give you better insight of how the things are. At the same time, we have to be mindful of the fact that we have to use these technologies uh, in a very secure manner because this is kind of an unexplored territory right now. Like that wheel, we were not knowing what to do with it. Similar is the case with AI. So there is something which we have to all together, or I can say collectively, take care of, and that is this fairness and bias, accountability, and transparency. So if we are able to take this into picture, then only we will be in a very good position to advance. Okay, I like to talk with ChatGPT when I'm bored. Okay, Alicia, wow, that's so. I hope Dolly or Wally. Okay, Dolly is image AI. Okay, great, Arjun. Thank you, Doll E. Okay. Doll I in that case. So there are few images which I got from Mid Journey, very nicely created. You may try it out for free. There is no charge for it. Now, is AI future of education? What do you think?
Sir,
Yes.
it may be future education, or humans will take revenge of it and more learn information because of that.
So Arjun says, in what sense? And thanks for this quick input which you shared. Arjun says, in what sense? Now, education, one can be replacing teachers, which may not happen very soon, but then we may try to figure it out in a way that it actually helps us learn better. Yeah, can it be done, Arjun? My father has ChatGPT Doll E. It brings out realistic images. Okay, Hanan, thank you for this. Now this is a new learning for me as well. We exchange knowledge, no? Okay. So Arjun, the question which you had is something wherein I would want to highlight that undoubtedly it is going to change the way we are trying to function. But then definitely there are a lot of advantages which this technology has. So it's going to supplement the existing educational infrastructure. This is what I feel. And using these tools will definitely enhance or make our productivity better. Okay. So there is when AI will come in India, it's already there in India, Arna. I was able to show these three websites to you. They are actually working from India only. Yeah. So it is there in India. In fact, it is spreading all across the world right now, and there is a lot of R&D happening around it. But all that we have to do is use it cautiously. That's it, nothing more. Now, why I'm saying this? Because there was a philosopher who recently said, we have Paleolithic mindset. That means we are still with a mind which is from the Stone Age. Okay? And then we are living in a medieval world, and in our hands we have god-like technologies. So that was a saying from him, quite complicated. uh, it did mention that there is a lot of challenge which we have in terms of handling technology. We need to be very wise. We need not lose our focus, because these technologies are designed keeping in mind that they seek your attention every now and then from the phones or the notifications. So there is a term which I would want to share with you. How many of you are aware of this term called FOMO? Let's see who knows about it. FOMO, fear of missing out. Wow, that's exactly what Arjun, the technologies try to do. They try to create a fear of missing out. Like, I should not miss out anything, right? And that's why we keep scrolling, checking our phones every now and then. Yeah, it's like the social media is. But then, when we know that there is FOMO being created by these, we can actually counter it by something called JOMO. So, any idea what is JOMO? Let's see.
Joy of missing out.
Wow, great. Who was that? May I know your name, please?
Irfan.
Thank you, Irfan. This is absolutely correct, Irfan. Joy of missing out. So, instead of having fear, we should have joy of missing out. That means all those notifications coming onto your mobile, you exercise the choice which one would you want to see and which one would you want to avoid, so that we never lose our focus and attention. Can we do that very easily? Yes, we
Yes,
can,
sir,
right?
we can do this.
We can do this. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you. Thank you. I'll take you a bit back. There is something on the Oxford Advantage as well, which is related to AI. So there is a chatbot which has been enabled with the name Teach Wiz. This is now a beta version as of now. But if you see this icon on the right side of your screen on the Oxford Advantage website, you'll be able to open this chatbot and try asking this some questions. So it is available for both teachers and students, and you may try it out. Right now, we are trying to work on this technology, and then let's see what all it learns, and may help the students in the coming time in a better way. So that's one small update which I wanted to share, how AI is being incorporated into Oxford Advantage. Hey, so let me hear you out. How long was ChatGPT trained on data? So Arjun, it started in 2022. It was hardly like 6 months, but that is also too long for it. So it actually took hardly a month's time to learn the things. So that's how it is. But if you ask anything which is beyond 2022, it takes a bit of time. Or it says like I don't know about it. I know things from 2022. Okay. So AI is not to be feared. It's not going to be a substitute for human intelligence, at least for now. Let's use this tool to create ingenuity and have creativity around it. So let's explore this technology to have the optimistic side of it being evolved rather than using it for the negative aspects. So that was a thought from a person named Fifi Lee. So she's working with AI very closely since quite some time now. I don't know how much motivated you are in terms of using technology, but I think you are one few among those students who are actually interacting with the teachers online and then making things happen from your home environment. So wishing you all the best, but let me see if there are any questions. Are there chatbots more intelligent than ChatGPT right now? So Arjun, your Bard, or I can say now, since I learned it from you, Gemini is slightly better than the ChatGPT. And let me do one thing. I'll share my screen once again. There is this wheel which I had actually. I got it from LinkedIn. This one. So this actually talks about the various GPTs which we have, like productivity, video making, marketing, chatbot, design, and writing. These are 6 domains right now, and these are all the AIs that have been developed in and around. So this list may like become thinner, or it may have add-ons to it, but this is quite a comprehensive picture of evolved when it comes to AI. So maybe we cannot try all of them. We may try maybe the ones which we are really interested in, like ChatGPT happens to be one of them. So we can try it out and see how you could actually scale it up. Okay. All of them are paid. Yes, so we can always try to use the free versions. At least ChatGPT 3.5 and Gemini is free to be used. Yeah, ChatGPT is free. But if you use ChatGPT 4, then we have to pay. So we can avoid that. I think I've taken a bit more time than Gemini is free. Yes, Gemini is free. Okay. Thank you all. Thank you for having me here and making me do some homework around how the AI and the technologies are getting evolved. But I'll take a promise from you: use them effectively, use them wisely, because our choices matter more. And always try to move away from FOMO and try to embrace JOMO. Okay. So we have a healthy lifestyle, and we do maintain that social and emotional balance as well. That's also important. Okay. So wish you all the best and keep doing good.